look down here and I go, cool girl, it's not gonna be in my size. Nope, you've tricked me and I don't like it. They're gonna have a plus size model in here for sure. They don't. My eye is twitching because I'm stressed about it. All out of stock in my area. And then they wonder why their plus size ranges flop and don't work. Hello my gorgeous friends. I thought we could do a bit of a different video today. Please excuse the absolute mess that is my background. This is my filming room and I have a lot of clothing racks which needs to be sorted out. A lot of it's to still be filmed with, some of it's to sell, and yeah, there's just chaos behind me, so just ignore that. But normally I do like in-store shop with me's, or I sort of have parcels from online shopping arrive at my door and then I just film from that point onwards of like the unboxing. But there is often times that I add lots of things to carts and abandon the cart for whatever reason, or I spend like 3 hours on a website tossing and turning on what I'm going to purchase and put into the cart. So with that all being said, I thought it could be really insightful, helpful, sometimes it's just comforting to see other people go through the same process in something that you do. So I wanted to show you what I do with an online shop with me, and let me know what your thoughts are. I'm going to do a shop on Cotton On. I saw the gorgeous Maddie Zanata. She's just had a baby and she posted like this breastfeeding friendly outfit, and one of the pieces that she shared was her linen pants, and I was just obsessed with it. And I've seen a few friends, actually, Ali is another one that has these pants, and I want them so bad. They have them in the black, I think also the white maybe, but I want to get them in the tan color. So that's what drew me to the website, and then I thought, you know what, I haven't done a Cotton On shop with me for quite some time.
I feel like I haven't been here in a long time.
Oh no, so happy to have you here.
Did you miss me?
Yes.
And I will see how much I end up purchasing, or even if we do end up purchasing, at the end of this video I might include a quick try on. Starting off with the Curve Haven wide leg pant. As I said, it comes in this like natural linen color. You've also got the white and the black. I'm not confident in how translucent the white might be, and I'm also a bit nervous about that with the linen, to be honest, but I'm gonna go the linen because I don't have a linen pair of pants like this. I've got one pair that I got ages and ages ago from, oh gosh, where was it? I don't even remember, but it was so baggy and so long. I'm actually yet to hem them, and to be honest with you, I just don't have the time. So I will eventually hem them, and they are a bit different to this anyway. This is what they look like from like the tassel, and it's got quite a narrow or a thin little waist size. It looks like a nice quality pant though. So I'm gonna go size 20, even though I'm probably more of an 18, I think I should go the 20 just for that oversized look in case it isn't oversized. So it's 55% linen, 45% viscose and rayon. Interesting. I always like to look at the fabric just because when it arrives in the mail, sometimes I get a nice old shock if I've forgotten to look at the material and I go, oh my god, this wasn't what I was expecting it to be. So if I know ahead of time that it's going to be at least some linen, then I can expect it to be a certain style of feeling or a certain texture, especially because I'm a very sensory driven person. So adding that to bag. Now I want to go and look at the new ins because I haven't done that for quite some time. So we'll go women's, plus size curve, and we'll just look at everything. And then I always sort new to old. This is giving me jail vibes. Who remembers that Boohoo set? Was it Boohoo or Nasty Gal? It might have been Nasty Gal set that I got like 2 years ago. Ooh, they've got a low-rise baggy jean. Look, I'm here for it. I don't think there's rules when it comes to fashion, especially when they're implemented on plus-size people without plus-size people getting a say. So if you've got a belly and you like the low-rise baggy jean, you friggin' go for it. Like, don't let anybody tell you otherwise. For me personally, I'm not gonna lie, part of it used to be that I wasn't comfortable with my belly and I didn't want it out like she hasn't. But for me now, it's more of like a physically uncomfortable thing because I've got my C-section right underneath. Oh god, this is gonna be very hard for you to visualize, but you can imagine I've got my tummy that's scooping low. Underneath that is my Caesar, So any pressure and things like that, especially in the heat, it builds like sweat and rashes, and if the fabric itself and the underwear itself is laying on that area, it's incredibly uncomfortable. So I just try and tend to avoid all low rise things, but let me tell you, I would absolutely buy this if I didn't have that. Because I really like the idea of pushing myself out of my comfort zone and trying new trends and new things, which is often why in my hauls and things I say I haven't got this or I've never tried this style before. And that's because I really like to push myself and try new things. And that's how you find your style. Don't know about some of these options. Like we've got some embroidered flowers over here, possibly even what's it called, like printed on. And what is this? Who's going to Yale in Australia? And like this is just screaming classic what you would expect on a plus size New In's website, right? Like you've got your typical sweats, some logo stuff, a pretty basic plain dress.
Where's the flavor? Where's the flavor in this? I don't taste anything. I don't taste sugar, cinnamon, nutmeg, milk, nothing.
I like this loose straight jean. That looks epic. I've been a bit burnt in the past with cotton on jeans, I'm not gonna lie, with the low hanging crotch. The thing that annoys me though is this is the plus size curve range, right? And what size is she? Maybe an 8. Oh wow, it says she's a 10, a UK 10, okay. I'm gonna say they upsized for her. There's no way she's a 10. They've definitely put a bigger size on her. So I'm going to assume, yeah, see the dot says runs small a bit. I do really like when websites have that like scale of runs large, runs small. It definitely makes it easier to choose, but it's also who's basing that? Is that based off reviews? I'm gonna assume so. So I would say if you do go this pair, this is why it's so important to read all of the info below. Size up, because especially if you're wanting that loose, relaxed fit, which is what the name suggests it is, but I don't know. Don't rely on me though, because I haven't tried it in person. Let's see what it says about in store for stock. This is showing all out of stock in my area. What the hell is wrong with these stores that have physical stores and you can't put a single line of any of your jeans in the curve sizes? It's just like, what? This is just infuriating. Am I willing to spend, what was it, $59.99 and potentially risk having to pay for that to go back, or just have the stress and worry about it not fitting and all things? No, I'm not. I'm not willing to do that. So you've lost a sale there, Cotton On. And like, love club, like no hate or shade if you've bought this, because if you find it cute and you like it, like that's amazing for you and I 100% think you should buy it. But for me, I'm just sick and tired of seeing like these like little almost childish quotes. Like sometimes they get me and I'm like, fuck yeah, I absolutely want that. But then some of them I'm just like, why? You wouldn't see that on a New In advertisement for Cotton On, would you? On a straight size campaign. This V-neck jumper's cool. The colours aren't wowing me. I'd probably go the grey if I was going to go any of them. A nice full size range though available. Acrylic, polyester, polyamide and elastane. I actually feel like that might be a bit scratchy. And see, like I look down here and I go, cool girl, love those pants. Bet you if I clicked on it, it's not going to be in my size. Nope. I freaking love that pant though. Why do you not have it? Like that is epic. Shut up. They have the same thing in this. They did have it in a 2XL, but that's not really plus size. That's just an extension on their straight sizes. And they also had a matching skirt. It's just so depressing. Like, why can we not have this? This is like the real ebbs and flows of what I go through when I'm online shopping and I see something and I'm like, oh my God, I'd love to have that. And then I come to find out that no, we're not cool enough to be given that option. And who is wearing a cropped boyfriend flannel shirt? Like, I'm sure there's people who would buy that for particular reasons, but in general, what plus size person is gonna think that's trendy Also, just realized my hair is a mess today. I really did just chuck my hair up in a bun to Chuck Das at school. Chuck Das at school? Drop him off at school. And then I just chucked my hair together. I'm going to put a little bobby pin in that because that's going to pay me off otherwise. Ooh, these white. Oh, I hate that. Don't use an entire body shot for this, for a sweatshirt. You've tricked me and I don't like it. How much of your plus size demographic is buying that though? You know? It's almost like, I feel like the industry, like the bigger brands who are doing these, you know, what are they called? Like deciding what fashion is going to come out in the following seasons. I feel like they're plucking things out of nowhere for plus size people. Do you know what I mean? Like they're not actually basing the new ins on what is trendy like they are for straight size people. Like if I was to go right now, which I will do after I've looked through the first page, we will go and have a look at what's new in the straight size range. I just question why on earth they're releasing things like this, because I know for dang sure this is not what's currently trendy, especially when I'm seeing what is trendy on straight size people and when I'm seeing straight size new ins. And it makes me wonder, is it because this fabric was on clearance in some factory or it was like discounted fabric? Ooh, spice. Oh, shut up. Now I'm getting suckered in to trends and logos that I literally just said is tacky. Ooh. Oh, it's not the jacket. See, they've done it to me again. I was like, that's a great trench coat. No, it's the jumper. And I was like, ooh, a great skirt. A jumper. Do you know what I mean? Like, these are all straight size models. Where the fuck is your plus size models, Cotton On? And like, when I click in, if we click into this, they're going to have a plus size model in here for sure. And if they don't, they don't. You're telling me you don't have a budget that extends a plus size curvy model, especially when half of your fucking range, this is going to piss me off now that I'm thinking about it. My eye is twitching because I'm stressed about it. Not once have I seen a visibly plus size person who extends into the size 24 or 4XL. Why? And then they wonder why their plus size ranges flop and don't work. Because you're not marketing to us. No, I'm actually going to get really pissed off in a minute.
Like, you still didn't like me. You been not like me because you judge women like me. You judged me before you and me, so
I had a reason. I had a reason.
What was the reason?
I had a reason.
What was the reason? What was the reason?
Okay, we actually have one of these suit pants. Hallelujah. Is it a plus size model? No, it's not. She's maybe a size 14. And that is middle of the range. A brand, or two brands actually, that pop to mind that I freaking am obsessed with. And Cotton On, if you're by any chance watching this, take notes. Fate the Label and Verbose. Check them out. The way that they do their size ranges, and they actually use a multitude of models at different size ranges on the upper spectrum and the mid-range and the lower. This is why we as the plus size community feel like you just use us for money. Like you just have it there because you don't want to cop the slack from the community for not being size inclusive. But by doing things like this, you're showing us that you are not size inclusive.
Are you not ashamed of yourself? Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
And maybe it's because, again, that bar on the screen there says it runs small. So maybe you're not including the size range here with the photo of someone in a size 22, 24, because actually your 24 would fit a 20 or a 22 max.
See this what we not finna do. See this what we not finna do. This not what we about.
Model wears size 10. No, she doesn't. You've got two models here. She might wear a size 10. Again, she is not a size 10. She's like an 8. Maybe a 6. She's a 14, but I bet you she's wearing a 16 or an 18. Like, these are the things that piss me off. Like, where is this model's description of her size range? Again, we're not considered in the discussion or thought process. It's only the size 10 models and that size range that's like, oh, I wonder what size she's wearing. And then we are just left to like explore by purchasing and risking the purchase. And I'm sorry, but at $59.99, I'm not risking it. And it actually makes me really cross to the point where I just don't want to support them, you know? Okay, I really, really love this. Absolutely slay. Acrylic. Where's the cotton or the knit? Why are we going acrylic? Polyester, again, I'm not confident that that won't be scratchy. This is why it's so important to have in-store as an availability for us to try on. Oh my God, I love these jeans. See, this is what I'm talking about. They have a butterfly patchwork on this jean. That is something that I have not seen in the market. And of course it's sold out in every size except for the 22. Damn it. But I love them. This is what I'm talking about. We don't see this kind of stuff. This is what we want to see more of. We don't want to see the basics. Like, yes, you are great for basics and you need to have the basics because, again, people shop with you for that. But this is what people are coming to shop for. They've got overalls. Okay, these are a slay. I really like the color of these ones. Ooh, okay. When I saw them on the straight size model, I was like, nah, not for me, not for me. But then the reason being was because it like tapered really skinny at the bottom of the ankle and I'm more of like a wide leg gal. But then I saw it on her and I thought she has heaps more room around the leg. Is that even the same pair? Oh, okay, yeah, she does have that bit. I was like, is this the same? They're discounted as well? But they've sold out the 20. It says it's pretty based, I guess pretty spot on with sizing. But do I go an 18 or a 22? Because the 20's sold. No. Oh, that's just infuriating, isn't it? Tell me these are in plus. They have the jeans in plus sizes and they're available and they're on sale and we love to see it. It does say it runs slightly small. So now it's got me questioning, should I size up? Again though, they don't have any of the models in it that are plus size. I might just look at the other colors to see what it looks like in the plus. But again, she's size 14 and that looks so different to a size 20. Returned. I ended up returning these as I didn't like the fit of them. They were tight around the hips, but very loose around, yeah, that was my fear. Very loose around the crotch and the waist. Keep in mind, I have thick thighs. Okay, this person's actually left a really awesome review. My measurements, natural waist, you can pause to read and then I will skip on so that you're not hearing me read this entire thing out. I'm going to go a 20. I'm going to go a 20. Add that to bag, not overthink it. Look, I haven't been wowed cotton on. Now, the last thing I want to do before I go ahead and purchase, I want to have a look at what the new in for straight sizes are. I know I'm probably setting myself up for major frustration, but I need to see. I need to see what they're doing for the straight girlies, or straight size girlies, I should say. Oh, that always gets me. Okay, first of all, we're starting off with PJs. Interesting. Fucking slay on that. Love those. Love that puffer. Don't think I would actually wear it though, but I love that puffer. Oh my God, they do personalized puffer jackets. Really, really, oh, it's the cami. Okay, again, they've tricked me, but I thought it was those pants. They're going for like a neutrals girly vibe, aren't they? These puffers again, but sleeveless. Oh my God, I want that blue one and the brown. I want them all actually. They're all really hot. Okay, yep. Oh my God, they have the same vest for the pants. Really mad about that not coming out in plus sizes. Wow, choking on myself. I was that gobsmacked. Excuse me? That's the same jumper that you had in plus sizes but without sleeves. Why couldn't you do that for us? That is so cool. I Okay, so surprisingly, I'm actually really, really happy to see that Cotton On doesn't have a major disparage between the two size ranges, but it's still like, there's still some pieces coming through that I'm like, why couldn't you bring that out in the plus size range? Like, why do we have to miss out on that suit and vest and mini skirt and all those cool chic things? Like, why? That's all I've got time for on your website, Cotton On.
Don't waste your time. It's a complete and utter joke.
I'm going to purchase these, and since we're only getting 2 pieces, I will include them arriving and trying them on in the end of this video. Let's see how the sizing compares to all of what we've just spent an hour online shopping to get. So the parcel has arrived. Cotton On has delivered the goods. Let's open it up and see what we think of the sizing. The heck? We have the linen pants and we have the red pants. I want to try the linen pants on first because it is a go-to staple for me and it is what I actually opened the browser to purchase. So let's start with those. Now, from memory, I got the size 2X, did I? The size 20, they were $49.99. They look really nice. I will say like a little thinner than I would like, but not too thin, if that makes sense, that I'm like uncomfortable in them. Now I am wearing like a dark brown underwear today, so we're just gonna have to deal with that. Oh, that's annoying. They're really long, which is the same problem that I have with the other pair of linen pants that I have, which I think I mentioned at the start of this video. I'm tripping on these, so I'm going to have to hem them, which, you know, at the end of the day is what it is, but that is really annoying. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I want to have no hassle. And like, this is pretty high up on my waist, you know, and I still have that overhang. I reckon I could have gone the size 18 for sure. Like, these definitely feel really, really big on me. Oh man, it frustrates me when I think I have to size up based off like a previous item I've bought from a shop and then come to find out that it's like so gapey and loose is just frustrating. So definitely go on the lower side of what you would usually go. Like, I'm normally between an 18 and a 20, and this is definitely a generous 20. Then we had the sale pants, which was the loose straight jean in rust red. Oh, it has a really cool like trim color. It's got like a mustardy yellow trim, or threading I should say. Oh, but then these are perfect. I mean, that just goes to show you that the sizing is whack-a-doodle. I definitely have gape. I'm not wowed by the fit. I love the color and I love the like bottom wideness of the legs. Like, I really do like that. But then from about, you know, crotch up, we just have a lot of imperfections. Like, as you can see, it's sort of bunching around here. It's definitely not tight, but it's also pretty gapey at the back. Like, and I think that I'm quite an apple shape. I mean, I might not be 100% an apple shaped person, but compared to someone who's pear, I'm more apple shape, if that makes sense. So to me, it doesn't make sense why they've still got gapage going on if the person with the widest part still has gapage. Do you know what I mean? Love the color. Not obsessed with how it goes out here at the hips. Like, it's kind of making me look like I have wider hips, and I know that they're probably doing that to consider people with wider hips. Oh my god, I just saw my puffer jacket. Hey! Oh, that is so cool. The long sleeve top, the right shoes. This is a look. So that was the reality of online shopping as a plus size person, I'm sure as any size person, but particularly the struggles of a plus size person. And like I said, can't return the sale item. Overall, this is like generally the experience that I have with online shopping. There's usually one item that I have to sew or mend, and there's one item that I wish I could return but was a sale item, or it's going to cost too much money to return. So this is a pretty frequent experience, which is why I wanted to film this and share with you. Hopefully there are brands watching that can take away some key elements from this video and learn that plus size people just need to shop in store. We need to have the access to trying clothes on without the repercussions of a return label or the hassle of going to the post office or whatever reason. We spend just as much money as the straight size community, so why do we not get access to shopping in store? It makes no sense. Getting the fit perfect, so then people will only exclusively buy your jeans because they fit so well. So please just simplify the experience for plus size people shopping online, and we will forever be your favorite customers. Lastly, if you were a viewer, please let me know any feedback in the comments, what you experience with online shopping. Share your stories or your horror stories in the comments. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you very soon for another review, online shopping or real life shopping with me. Bye!